There's only been one repeat round winner so far this season in the country's most competitive open wheel category. And this year we've seen some of the toughest racing in recent history.
He's locked up again. Oh no, Williamson, he's beat under off. Massive man. Oh, Brabham's got him. Oh, the block almost went over.
That was incredible.
That is huge. Oh,
Foster, where's he going?
oh, he almost hits his teammate. Oh, huge accident. Look at the carnage.
Now we head to the ultimate driver's track. It's round 6 in the Australian Formula 4 Championship. Well, Phillip Island is a track that has serious consequences if you get it wrong, and the young guns today in the Australian Formula 4 Championship are going to find that out. Jason Bargwanna is with us for this show, and Bargs, got to say, this is a track that will really sort the men from the boys.
It's a pure driver's track here, Aaron. It is one of the most exhilarating circuits you can drive on. Fast and flowing, long straights, quick corners. It is really great to see, but as you mentioned, you get it wrong here, the consequences are severe. Now, we saw these guys turn these things into canoes at the start of the year. The standards really improved. We've got some young cars that are coming through, some great driving talent, some names to watch for the future.
So far this season, it's been the Sonic Motor Racing team and their French-built Magal chassis that have been the team to beat. But in more recent rounds, there's been some more challenges emerge.
On any given race weekend, there's typically a hard luck story. And at Queensland Raceway, Jack LeBrock went from securing a maiden race win to being caught in some carnage in the wet.
Oh no! Oh, Brabham got him into. Oh, now LeBrock. Oh, LeBrock almost went over.
The Cam's rising star got back on track at Sandown to finally clinch a round win and is in the best form of his Formula Ford career heading to Phillip Island.
This year's been definitely up and down. We came away from round 1 on minus points, so to be third in the championship now is a really good result. So we finally got the monkey off our backs, and I think we can come here knowing that we can win races and definitely put our head down and see how we go.
There have been 4 different winners from 5 race weekends, but one thing has been consistent, and that's the performance of championship leader Cameron Waters. Despite having his share of incidents this season, he has a commanding lead with 3 rounds to go. But that could all change in an instant here at the island.
Turn 1's pretty hairy. You're going in there about 230, get on the brakes a little bit. I think you're doing about probably 215 through there. So the car's really nervous. Get sideways pretty easy, and got to pull it up going into MG, which is turn 4, doing probably over 200 there as well. So pretty high speeds. So anything can really happen. It's an awesome track to drive on, and produces pretty good racing as well.
No doubt carrying the name Brabham adds extra pressure, but Matthew Brabham has made a huge impact in the 2 rounds he's raced this year and is determined to grab another podium.
Coming into the first round at Winton and winning, it was just a huge surprise. I mean, it just showed me that I could run up front. Coming out of go-karting, I haven't really ran up front at a big race meeting, so it's good to finally get that front-running experience in real race cars. There's no doubt that hopefully I can, carry on with my career, and it's a big boost. And now I know I can do it, so I just got to find the winning formula that, propels me forward to win.
At this famous circuit, that will mean getting amongst the action with slipstreaming and jostling. In traditional Formula Ford style, there'll no doubt be plenty of lead changes, making it anyone's race to the checkered flag. Series leader Cam Waters took pole for the first race, but from the first corner it was clear that every driver would be giving it their all to catch him.
Championship leaders, Waters goes defensive. Oh, Jacobson drops a wheel. Getting through. Oh, Rammerman off in the background. Oh, he joins safely. That's close.
Now here's the toe coming into effect. LeBrock pulls out down the inside of Waters. We've got Ericsson having to go at Brabham as well. It's all happening throughout the field. Yes, he's got through LeBrock, so he takes the lead. Cameron Waters slips in behind. Now it's fast stuff here through turn 1. Exciting racing.
And LeBrock's coming off a real confident charge from the last round at Sandown, so we'd expect him to go well here at Phillip Island.
With the cars reaching speeds of more than 200 kilometres an hour, the slightest mistake can be costly.
Shay Davies down to the main straight. He's got Elliot Barber in the draft. You can see here, 215, 220 k's an hour.
LeBrock still in front from Waters, and you've got... there goes Foster. He's off on the grass. Bang! He's hit Jacobson there. Unfortunately, he's run off in the fastest part of the circuit. Gives him a little wave, but no way. Jacobson's car's not going anywhere. Look at that rear suspension damage.
And Jace, their teammates, you can imagine the debrief after this race. It's going to be hectic.
Well, we've seen Sonic cars crash into each other once before, and this is not a good situation. As you can see, LeBrock out in front, but there's Foster. He's just ran a bit hot into the corner, and at this point, he needed to slow it down, but he just couldn't. He's on the grass and crash. I'd be surprised if Foster's car's not bent as well.
On the race restart, it was almost a disadvantage to be the lead driver.
Harrison leads him across the line, but Waters, he's got the draft and comes down into turn 1 and grabs the lead.
And he takes Tom Williamson with him on the inside. And we're on board with Matthew Brabham here. What great racing from these guys on the restart. Very close stuff. You can see the little Formula Ford slider. Oh, Williamson running wide. You can see it amongst the two Minda cars there.
And that's given Matt Brabham a fantastic run down towards Honda. Cameron Waters still leads. That's Williamson in the black and white car. He's going to have to go right defensive here because they're going to dive bomb him if he doesn't.
It's on board. Oh, no! There goes LeBrock. He's run over the back wheel. That's what we saw. All that action, all that real close stuff, all it takes is one little touch and your day's over. So he's got out. LeBrock's gone from being in this battle now to out of it. So it's lucky that both cars were safe. But I noticed Ericsson duck up the inside there under brakes as well. So Ericsson buys into this argument. Look at the way these Formula Fords move around, sliding. It's a balance act. You've got the car on the knife edge the whole time. Bit of understeer there from Brabham as he gets out of the throttle. Down the inside.
Jordan Lloyd.
Oh, that's Foster again.
Oh, Jordan Lloyd was minding his own business, and Foster has come across and put him onto the grass. So Foster in the thick of the action early on in the weekend.
So Cameron Waters now in front. Tom Williamson, he's got a little bit of push in that car this weekend. They've tried a few different things, but as you can see here, Harrison now, he's got the run. He's pulled out early on the back of Brabham. You can see that battle behind the front three. So he's pulled out a bit early, but will he pull it off? 220
k's an hour down into turn 1. You've got Matt Brabham on the inside.
Side by side, great race.
He's going to go around the long way. Oh, Cameron Waters dropped a wheel as well.
Now you got Ericsson, he's slidden up the inside of Tom Williamson there as well. Now, so this battle's just going on fantastically at the moment.
And given the draft effect, where would you rather be, Jason? You've driven Formula Ford. Would you rather be Cameron or would you rather be the two behind?
I don't know, it's a bit of a high-speed game of chess at the moment. It's about positioning yourself as we run down into Honda. Look out, guys, there's gravel over the road here as well. And Ericsson locks up the front brakes.
And everything locked up there.
Williamson, he's ducked in behind Ericsson as well. So we've got this little battle going on. This is going to go right down to the wire, but it is going to come down to that toe on the last lap.
As the cars headed onto the final lap, it was still anyone's race to win or lose.
Tom Williamson now, he's got the toe on the last lap. He's got one more spot to defend, which is this run right down into Honda, because that's another spot with the wind direction today that these cars are getting good toes. So, Williamson, he's run wide.
And that's allowed Ericsson up the inside on the run down towards turn 3 and on the approach to Honda. He is so experienced, Ericsson. He's driven these cars for many years. He's a former champion as well. What can he do down here into Honda?
This is great stuff. Down the gears with Brabham. He's not sure which line to go.
Tries the over-under, can't get it done. Ericsson still leading in the Bosch entry. A big lock-up from Waters. He's the championship leader.
So Ericsson now, he's opened that little gap up. He's defended that line. The Aussie-built spectrum in amongst all those French Mygales. Go Aussie, go. Daniel Ericsson's going to get there, but it's the battle for second. Waters pulls out. He doesn't make it. Ericsson, what a great result. He's won the race. Tom Williamson pulls up second. Cam Waters, championship leader in third place, right through down to Matthew Hart that rounds out the top 10.
But Kylie's got our race winner, Daniel Ericsson.
Daniel, how does it feel to secure that elusive race win for this year?
Oh, unbelievable. It's the car, the Bosch battery spectrum was just unbelievable through the race. The racing was so tight and close, it was really could have been anyone's race, but I was just in the right place at the right time and managed to get through and capitalise on a couple of people's mistakes.
Up next, the high-speed action continues in race 2.